Once again, let the man talk. He doesn't have many weeks left.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
And from here on now, the Ancestor will have predetermined introduction lines to every week. Because we are closing this game very short, very soon and very swiftly. In 4 trivial dungeons that are to come. No spoilerous, shall we? Just give it a fair chance, lads. The creature's power waxes terrible. Recover the protective relics from the long-abandoned base camp, but beware the shuffling horror. Well, the shuffling horror means, of course, that should it shuffle, the leper is a terrible class to take. And it shuffles. Anyhow. Let us take a party that I probably wouldn't take normally. That's, of course, Dandelion. That will, of course, be... Wait. No, I do have the Dismas Reynold achievement already. That will be Highwayman. That will be a Vestal. Remember the very first party we could make? Crusader, Highwayman, Vestal, Plague Doctor? It's actually pretty fucking good. Oh well. And I think I'll take Killer Croc rather than the other people, because you are balanced. You have a move resistance and the shuffling horror shuffles. Unfortunately, I will not take a Plague Doctor with us, because I only have 2 Plague Doctors and they are infinitely more useful in the following Darkest Dungeons. Then you can only take everyone once to the Darkest Dungeon. So we will take Boss. Yeah, we will take Boss for sure. Party has no name, I'm afraid. That's interesting. We will outfit those Rascallions with Sun Rings. And what? You will take the Berserk Charm. So your speed is a whooping 15, while still having 120% accuracy only. Okay, that's not great. Because things will have 40 dodge. But it's fine. I do want the RNG element to this. Or, you know, one at the very least. An RNG element. I do want you to take, let's see. Let's take Junna's head, even though your stress will be increased tremendously. And this is a stress fight. That's still something I will take. And maybe take the Ouverture box, so you have 51 HP, which is completely ridiculous. You, I want to take the Crescendo box. Your accuracy of 105 is probably not enough, actually. What if I give you this? 125 on regular attacks. How do I make you not miss, sir? Well, the first dungeon is much easier than the ones to come. Much easier. And the speed over here isn't as important as you would think. We'll get to that in a moment, friends. We'll break down the dungeon and explain everything there is to explain as it comes. I want this sold. Then I have another thing with accuracy. Let's do this and let's do this. 20% extra stress damage is a problem. Another 20%. You have 20% as well, and you have 25%. Should be fine though. Should still be fine. Before we go into the Darkest Dungeon though, let's make sure that if there is something I want to remove, it will be removed. Actually, you could be better because of the abundance of bleed in here. Nah, it's fine. Do we have anything to remove on you? No. On you, perhaps. Anemic. And lock in... Fucking virtue chance, I guess. Jesus. There is nothing better to lock, I'm afraid. She needs 3 things. And Red Plague remove. Okay. There is no point de-stressing people, because once you beat the Darkest Dungeon, one of them, your entire roster removes all stress. Everything. Just fully cleaned. If a Darkest Dungeon quest is abandoned, not all heroes are guaranteed to survive. Someone must sacrifice themselves to hold off the fiends during retreat. Are you sure you want to proceed? Listen, dipshit, I never abandoned the quest here. I don't have the achievement for that. So yes, still embark. The thing about Darkest Dungeon is that there is no scouting required. There is no nighttime ambushes. There is no... There are no curios. There is a single curio in every dungeon. Just one. And there is no RNG. The fights that you will face are predetermined. The layout is predetermined. For the first one especially, there is a route that just completely shits on the game. You don't need shovels. They are completely useless. Medicinal herbs are useful. Bandages are useful. Normally you would want to take these as well, but there is no blight in the first one, I think. Actually cannot think of a single blight attack in here. There is no loot. So there is no point keeping slots free.
Once again, the stars are right.
Nice.
And the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Cultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
Bitchin'. The music in this one is gorgeous, although it's not... It will get tiresome. It's not like Cove's music, which you can just listen to for hours. This one, unfortunately, gets obnoxious after a bit, but it's amazing for the first X. Notice how long the corridors are. Notice that I only scout a single room. You only scout a single junction at a time whenever you enter a room. There are no secrets, there are no curios, there is nothing. And all the fights that we will face are predetermined already. Like, I already know what they are going to be. This is your introduction to the dungeon. It's not necessarily too difficult.
The blood of the fallen flows ever downward along these titan spires. The creature fattens itself on your failures of victory.
On my what, sorry? It's fucking malnourished then. The first fight is trivial. And the first fight is a great tooltip. A great tip for what to look for while exploring the dungeon. Rapturous cultists. With a speed of 9 beat my 15. Well, that's just the game itself. So, these two guys heal other enemies and guard other enemies. They do nothing else. You know what that means, right? They are useless when you leave the two of them only. If you have a stress heal and a heal, and you leave two of them alive, you recover completely from anything except for mortality debuffs. Everything else is fully recoverable. And that's the tip of the day for the Darkest Dungeon.
Eradicated.
Wow, the difficulty. I want the stress of 2 to be healed, thank you.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Next fight is slightly tougher. It's a single guy.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Well, he actually moved. God damn it, he did. And he crit on the first attack. Huh.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Well, crit bleed I want to remove, yes. Remember these guys? They are back with a vengeance. Ascended Brawlers. They look completely the same, right? Just give it a moment. I don't like the initiative that is happening over here, buds. That's a 70% chance to... No, not 70, I'm afraid. 60... something.
The light.
Enough.
The promise of safety.
66.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I'm afraid you just won't get to see them move, though. Ooh, ah. New and exciting enemies. Kappa.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And the first crossroads. You want to go north here. Reasons will be explained eventually.
The way is lit.
Yeah, I thought that the fight is before the actual room. Wasn't completely sure, but I thought that it's so.
Decimated.
Bye-bye. Fate's reveal. Well, you chose the wrong target, I'm afraid. She cannot be hit by Rend for the new gods.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ooh, Dodgeroo. Look, they look exactly the same, as I said. Identical.
Destroyed. Well struck.
The music here is so fucking hyped though for for the first bit where you are here.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Oh, one initiative. God damn it.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Everyone wanted... Okay. Even the speed 6 Vestal. Yep. Lots of crits. The crit chance isn't 50%, friends. It's just slightly bad luck. They also bleed you for 6, which is a lot. Still, regardless, we'll continue. There is a big junction here. Wait, no, not yet, later. There are 2 corridors to take. The fight down here is tougher than the one up above.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Yeah. I think this will be the 3 finger dudes fight now. And it is completely obligatory. There we go, yeah. The 2 finger dudes fight. I'm sorry. I misspoke. Okay, your chance to stun is not the best, but we'll still try it. Nice. Both of you beat the speed. Okay, there's something wrong is happening over here. Fuck's sake. This, by the way, is the dungeon you cannot out-heal, lads. Technically. Or can you? Very high bleed resistance, these guys. But, who cares in the end?
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Here you want to move north as well. It's an itsy bitsy tougher than the other one. But there is a point to that. There is a reason behind it. Oh, I didn't move you far enough. Oh god, lowest damage. Oh no, they beat initiative. And focus a single person. Yeah. Lowest damage, nice. Jeez. Rend me, baby, one more time. God damn it.
Exposed to a killing.
Another crit. The chance to crit isn't that high, lads. None of them is. Need to bring it down a bit. Just a tad, but I need to bring it down.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Nice. Here is another crossing. There is a treasure down here. A room with a chest which I think can give us ancestrals, but most of the time it just gives you stupid gems. We will get there. And there is a fight you want to do over here. We will get there. Another hunger tick is concerning though. Very much so, actually. Malignant growth. Don't remember what that one does. I know it stuns.
Obliterated.
That's annoying. Should have stunned maybe. Daze the mind is the stun. There we go. Yeah. Oh, it succeeded. Shit. Its speed is a 4. Well, I could just kill you. Never mind. That failed. Huh. Don't like the speed of 4. It would go before us and it would be nasty. Pretty low chance to stun, all things considered, on that one.
A powerful blow. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
There we go. Actually, maybe I even shouldn't have went that far. Regardless. As long as they don't somehow afflict me rather, with a 38 stress, 24 is good. As long as that doesn't happen, we are in the clear. Ah, poop. Can you kill it? Unlikely. Yes, actually. Never mind unlikely. Do this so that the Crusader can hit. That's annoying. Because now the Crusader can't hit.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
It really isn't. It's a fucking excuse for people on Reddit to try to bash people that are successful. The game doesn't have an RNG past a certain point. The tooltip on accuracy is wrong. You can get a party which doesn't miss. You want to get a party which doesn't miss, of course. You can get stuns which cannot fail. You want to get stuns that cannot fail. And so forth. What fucking overconfidence? It's math. Okay. You are the last annoying cholo in that entire bloody dungeon. Lowest damage, bitchin'. Can my speed 9 guy go, please? Jesus. Ah, fuck me. Well, at least she dodged. Pretty low damage, honestly. You can go up to 34, you didn't. But it is still completely in the clear. It is, it really is. It looks grim, but it really is in the bloody clear. Stun this guy if you can. Well, you can't. Kill him then, just in case. Do this, it's a heal for 12.
Success so clearly in view. Or is
Oh
it
wow,
really
that's garbage.
a trick of the light?
That's the fight, lads. Remember what I mentioned? That's the fight. God damn it, he beat my speed again! That's annoying. Never mind though, he messed up. And you know what now? What happens now, of course, right? I can heal to full. They have no offensive actions whatsoever. I can reduce my stress completely and utterly. Even when this shit is enabled. Combat delay penalties. It doesn't matter. Because encounters with these two assholes are just godsend. There is another one down somewhere over there, I don't remember exactly. But this one allows me to clear the path all the way to the boss, go back, fully heal. Go here, rest, prepare for the boss and fucking slam him. What a game! Overconfidence! Huh. I can stop it at 15 stress. These are very unique when it comes to design. They are fast enemies with guard, which don't have any protection, don't build any protection, don't have any dodge. They are incredibly weak in general. It's just that they move so quickly and guard on the first move. Which adds like a layer that you have to stun through, a health pool that you have to crit through, etc. The hypest drums for the most unhype fight. Fish for crits. And now you remind. Now I just can remind myself that I backtracked into a shambler. I got crit 3 times in a row by 3 fucking consecutive 3-branch smackdowns in the same fight. And then we enter here and it's no longer all that feeling of disappointment, not even anger. It just subsides completely and utterly to this relaxing and soothing sight of these two assholes biting each other. Bite me. Yep. That's some poor design of monsters. As is the stunning chance buff stacking from fight to fight, as is the fact that the tooltip always tells you that you have a 10% chance to miss, even if your accuracy beats their dodge by like a million. No, it doesn't matter. 90% chance to hit is all you get. 125 accuracy, chance to hit 90%. No, it's wrong. The tooltip is fucking wrong. We didn't miss every 10th attack. In scenarios where we have people that have insane accuracy, and those scenarios happen frequently. Okay, kill them. Ooh! No, now they will prove to be too much. Kappa Keeper 1, 2, 3. Don't like how my speed of 9 never won the initiative roll yet. That's annoying. Otherwise, it's all fine. Nice fight. Nice dungeon. Much difficulty.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
So dungeon, very difficulty. Anyhow, the Shuffling Horror in the room ahead. No, but it's not pure to do it this way. Listen, guys. I'm doing this for your benefit. You now know how to effortlessly beat the shit out of this dungeon. And this is actually a decent hearty composition for it as well. More on that in the fight to come. Alright. Anything I forgot? No.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
So what do we get? We get That's a tough question. Huh. Your abilities are useless. I want Bless. And maybe I want Pray. That's 7. And then Zealous Speech for minus stress. Or do I take Unparalleled Finesse? I think we do, yeah. I'll put Bless on you, and then we'll do Pray. Or Zealous Speech. The minus stress damage taken is pretty good. But so is 5 protection. You know what the Shuffling Horror does, right? Well, if you don't, you will in a moment. But you can imply and assume that it shuffles and it's horrific. Horrible and horrifying. Horrible. It has an ad. It resummons the ad every time it dies. It's a Shambler, basically. Yeah, nice. It's a size 3 Shambler with an ad from the Darkest Dungeon rather than one of those tentacle shits.
The ground quakes.
Pardon my reach, cough cough. Yeah. Chance to stun does not exist. Death Lash. I'm sorry, we have protection. It doesn't do as much. And that's his signature move, although everyone dodged. Everyone dodged! Ah, it shuffles you around. But we have a Crusader with Holy Lance, and Holy Lance can still hit the boss because the boss is a size 3. We have a Grave Robber and we have Hound... goddammit, Highwayman. So everyone can reach out to the boss easily. Like so.
Decisive pummeling.
I mean, he's dead. He actually just fucking killed himself on round 2.
Not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Welcome to me being in tryhard mode. There is no point healing or reducing stress. Because of 2 reasons. I didn't actually even use the Holy Water. Or the... okay, well, whatever. Could have been even easier. Nice.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates
Finally.
a dizzying fall.
Characters that went into the Darkest Dungeon can never leave go into Darkest Dungeon again. Ever again. They are gone from the roster, technically. They will go to other dungeons, but to the Darkest one they will never again venture. And, as mentioned before, upon finishing the Darkest Dungeon, your entire roster, everyone, reduces all stress to 0. Everyone.
You have merely glimpsed the edge of the abyss, but it is enough to trigger the cycle of revelation.
Success in the Darkest Dungeon has inspired.
You will begin to see things as they truly are.
All heroes in the Camlet. Camlet, yes. Stress removed. There is some red tint to the moon right now. How come? This icon means that that person will never again go to the Darkest Dungeon. I don't remember how it was called. This frees 4 slots in your roster, which you can use to get new recruits. And it also changes, if you can notice, Carmen Sandiego and Vandy Sagina's appearances. It's the tip of the iceberg. These will happen a lot right now. Anyhow, That's the first dungeon effortlessly fucking curb stomped. Anything in here I want? No, we have everything. We do actually have fucking everything. And we have 3 of these. Talisman of the Flame. Minus 100% stress from skill Revelation. Revelation, of course. And plus 100% protection from skill Revelation. Something spams the Revelation skill in the next dungeon, and you only have 3 of them. If only there was a way to do something about it. Because there are 4 people. Anyhow, lads. 1 down, 3 to go. The second is the toughest one of them all. By far. No comparison. The second darkest dungeon is... maybe even should be the end one when it comes to the difficulty. You have to activate... Never again! Heroes who have returned from a successful quest in the darkest dungeon have seen too much and will never return. You are free to use them in quests in other regions. 3 iron crowns need to be activated. That's 3 rooms with iron crowns, which have very special lovable bosses that cast Revelation. There are of course ways around it. Guard being the first one, and Guard Me being the second one, and you can also try to stack dodge. It's not the greatest, honestly, but you can legitimately make that work. Maybe not on New Game Plus because they hit slightly harder and are slightly meaner, but that's it. That's the first one. See you in the next one. I want to split them really because the next one is going to be fucking lengthy. It's a very long dungeon.